Welcome back to the Elevate Fast API Survival Series. This is sheet number 9, Security and Auth 2. Yes, it's time to stop leaving your API doors wide open. So the scenario today, you deployed with 0 auth, right? Not Auth 2, 0 auth. The hacker says, thanks, bud, right? Let's lock it down with Auth 2, token-based security, and bcrypt password hashing in 4 tight steps. So the key takeaway is that FastAPI gives you battle-tested tools for protecting endpoints with Auth 2 tokens, hashing passwords with using bcrypt, so you never have to store them in plain text. With just a few lines, you go from wide open to token authenticated, right? Let's build this now. Let's walk through and see how we can do this. So as usual, we start with the tools. So from FastAPI, we'll import FastAPI and depends. From FastAPI.security, we'll import auto password, be alright. From passlib, context, we'll import crypt context. And from FastAPI security, we'll import auth to password request form. Right, so we import the auth 2 password bearer for the token auth. We import, crypt context for hashing and the auth 2 password request form to simulate a login form. And of course, we have depends we used earlier. That is to help with injecting dependencies. So the next step is to set up the app and the auth flow. So we'll do app is equal to FastAPI. Remember that. Auth 2 is equal to auth 2 password bearer. And we have the token URL is equal to a token, right? Then we can say crypt context as we could use, this is the context. You could say schemes. And we'll use bcrypt. And we can also say depreciated is auto. So this auth 2 password bearer says, what we're saying is expect a bearer token in the authorization header, and this token URL is equal to token. Tell Swagger where to fetch the token, right? That's for Swagger. So when we define a secure root, we'll do app.get secure, and we'll define secure. We say token str is equal to depends, and we'll say what, then we'll do return this token. So when we hit secure, FastAPI will look in the header it will extract the bearer token and then it will inject it into the token parameter. So we normally validate it here against a real database, but it is for testing, so this is what we'll do. Then in step 4, we add a token root and password handling. So we say app.post/token, and we'll say we do a login form data, and we'll say auth to password request form. So it depends. And then we'll return our access token and the form data with username. Right? Then we'll see token type, and now let's be the bearer. So this will simulate a login. It will accept the username and password from Swagger and to return the bearer token, which in this case is our username, right, for the demo. Now in Relapse, what we do is we validate the password using, pwd.verify, and we'd hash new ones with pwd.hash, right, for password verification and hashing. But this will be enough to test, so you'll get the concept. Control S, the UV cone. Let's see what the typo is today. Reload. And this is where the typo is. Just request. Line is that. Line 5. Request. Lot of typos today, man. Lot of typos today. Docs. We see that we have this authorize at the top here. Click the authorize. Username, we'll put admin. Password, you'll put anything. Authorize. Right, we'll close this. Now we'll hit the get secure. And we try it out. Execute this. We'll see our token admin. And this token is stored by Swagger and to be sent automatically with future requests. Boom. Root is protected, right? So some real world upgrade ideas. In real production, you don't want to you doing your hashing, you'll use password hashing, you'll store your tokens in a secure database, you'll use, JWT expiry and user roles, and you'll probably validate the bearer token against the real user sessions. So let's do a little recap. We set up our token-based flow. We built a secure root, created a login simulation, and we learned how to use bcrypt for password hashing. Now this makes our API secure by default, not an afterthought. You always want to be secure by default, right? So this was sheet number 10. We looked at a lot of stuff. You can grab the full cheat sheet, the full survival sheets, the whole battle bundle at ElevateFast.dev. I also have a lot of free content. You can partake in those. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.